Welcome back. You remember that compost pile I made by hammering some sticks in the ground and putting some palm fronds around it? Kind of my low infrastructure compost pile? Well, it's been 3 weeks and it is rotted down to about half of what it was before. Today, let's open it up and see what's happened. Look at this. Things rot really fast in the tropics. And of course, remember we layered this sucker up too. So, it had a lot of air in it. It's got a nice mix of nitrogen and carbon. I think what we should do is pull out some of these sticks and basically turn this whole pile over. I think that would be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You want to kind of put the dry stuff towards the middle if you can help it, and the less rotted material, but it's all going to break down eventually, so you don't have to worry too much. Nice and wet, which is what I like to see. Takes a lot of moisture to make compost. Isn't that pretty? And maybe you don't think it's pretty, but we've hit the rough stick layer down here at the bottom, which I put on first to allow the rest of it to breathe. We'll get as much of this stuff as we can here. Some of these things you can tell really didn't rot much at all. Other parts of it did, but this turning will get it kicking again. Get some air in there. We want, and we're mixing all the biochar through as well, which was kind of in a little bit of a thick layer, or a couple of thick layers. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? I'm going to take some urine and water that down real well. Urine will add some more nitrogen, and it looks like we have a lot of carbon in here, so let's get some urine on there. That'll be good. Now we just need to wait. And by the way, the water that I'm using there, that's rainwater. I don't want to use city water because I don't want to kill any microorganisms that might be in here in case there's some, chlorine in that water. The chlorine is in tap water in order to kill potential, pathogens and that sort of thing. So we don't really want to kill the bacteria that's in a compost pile. So if you have rainwater, when you need to wet down your compost pile or thin out some urine and pour it on there or whatever, use rainwater if you have it. If you don't, bacteria will come back, but I try to avoid putting chlorinated water on things if I can help it. So, just gotta wait now and see what happens. If you enjoy composting, particularly extreme composting, check out my book, Compost Everything, The Good Guide to Extreme Composting. I'll put a link in the description. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and catch me on the web at thesurvivalgardener.com, where I post more than 365 days a year. And until next time, may your thumbs always be green. So what's the over-under on the Master Gardeners coming and taking this shirt back, huh? One of these days. They're going to find me or extradite me or something, I'm sure.